pregnant with best friend's father's child. I thought I could be a mother and a child. But in exchange for a slap in the face and a court summons, I stared at the interface of successful payment on the mobile phone. A faint blue light flashed on the screen. The note at the back is to go to the hospital to have the surgery done. I've already explained it to the director of obstetrics and gynecology. The person who transferred the money is my best friend's father. I used to call him Uncle Lin affectionately. My story with him starts when I was 5 years old. We were neighbors who lived in the same village at that time. His daughter's name is Lin Nan. Was my childhood best friend. When he was a child, his family was the richest in our village. But my family was very poor. My dad is also very patriarchal. So when I was a kid, the most I heard was him scolding me. I often can't get enough to eat when I lose money. Lin Nan took me home to eat together. She was the only child in the family. Her father dotes on her very much. I will buy her a lot of snacks that I have not seen before. Every time I see her throw herself into his father's arms, I was jealous. Later, his father made a lot of money in business. In high school, he took Lin Nan and his mother to the provincial capital. On the day he left, Lin Nan's eyes were red from crying. Take my hand and say Shaoqing. I'll come back to see you when I'm on vacation. There was no telephone at home. I will write a letter to Lin Nan. Write one every month. He told me that big cities are beautiful. In the future we will go to the same university. Later I was really admitted to his city. The day I got the admission letter, my dad never scolded me, just mumbled, "What's the use of girls reading so many books?" Report day. Lin Nan and his father went to the station to pick me up. When you see me, Lin Nan hugged me happily. Uncle Lin also politely said that he hasn't seen you in a few years. Xiaoqin has become a big girl. That's when I noticed she was in her 40s. There are hardly any wrinkles on the face. It's like 2 generations with my dad. The car she drives, I can't get my name out, but it's beautiful. Uncle Lin took us to dinner. We told a lot of interesting things about our childhood. The first time I went to Lingnan's house was the 11th National Day. He insisted on dragging me to his house for dinner. His family lives in an upscale neighborhood in the city center. Large strata, the floor-to-ceiling windows can see the lights of the whole city. Lin Nan's room is beautiful. The cloakroom is bigger than my main room. His father is very kind to him. He often cooks his favorite dishes. That kind of pampering and respect, it's something I've never felt in my father. I sat on his soft sofa. A complex emotion welled up in my heart. There is envy and jealousy. Since then, I often go to Lin Nan's house on weekends. His mother is not well, lived in a nursing home. Usually only Lin Nan and his father are at home. I like to go, afraid to go again. I like the bright and warm environment there. Afraid of your heart. That little idea of not seeing the light grows crazy. I began to pay extra attention to Uncle Lin. He seems to be very busy with work, but if you go home early, we'll put on an apron and cook for us. He cuts vegetables with concentration. Fingers are slender and clean. There is a large bookshelf in his study. It's filled with profound books. He doesn't speak very loudly, but always to the point. The way I looked at him gradually changed. I know it's wrong, dirty, but I can't help it. He is like a beam of light into my barren emotional world, and I'm like a moth to a flame. Even if I know I will burn, I also want to get close. The days passed peacefully for a few years. Lin Nan and I have both graduated. Lin Nan joined his father's company as an intern. I am applying for a good foreign company. After doing accounting work, Lin Nan and I are still close. He's always clamoring for me to fall in love quickly. Said to check me. Guilty laugh. Look down and drink coffee. Bitterness on the tip of the tongue. I couldn't tell him. I have someone in my heart. Someone he could never accept. That secret expectation. Growing like a vine in the dark. And the turnaround happened unexpectedly. I was sent to the hospital with acute gastroenteritis. After Lin Nan found out, came overnight with his dad. Uncle Lin ran around for me, pay for medicine, silent and reliable. When you send me back to the rental place, I leaned weakly in the back seat. In the rearview mirror of the car, I ran into him several times, sight with complex concerns. For a moment I was in a trance. It feels as if I am also the daughter he loves. A few days later he asked me on WeChat how my recovery was. Conversation spreads from simple greetings. We started talking about things that didn't really matter. Talk about childhood. Talk about work. Occasionally I will be concerned and ask me if my living expenses are enough. He still speaks calmly, but between the lines, more restrained candor to peers. I feel like dancing on a tightrope. Every step is thrilling, yet addicted to this dangerous intimacy. It was Lin Nan who really let everything get out of control. Birthday, his dad cooks a lot of dishes. We also drank a lot of alcohol together for the first time. He was drunk and unconscious in the room. Uncle Lin and I were sitting on the sofa. He rubbed his eyebrows and said, "Please, Xiaoqin." He looks at me. The moment when eyes meet, The air seemed to freeze. That moment, he is no longer my best friend's father in my eyes, just a lonely middle-aged man. Some kind of same-frequency fragility broke all my defenses, opened a forbidden door. From that day on, old Lynn and I started dating secretly. In another apartment he doesn't live in on the outskirts of town. He taught me to taste wine, tell me about his ambitions and frustrations in his youth. In front of him, I can take off the forest for a while. The identity of the boyfriend. Just a woman he watches and cherishes. The gift he gave was expensive and low-key, never overhyped, but it can always be delivered to my heart. This belated, almost doting tenderness. It's something I've never had before, like family and love. I'm addicted to it. Lin Nan still talks to me about everything, share interesting things about the company. Complaining to his dad seems a little weird lately, always absent-minded. He was also shy enough to tell me that he was in love, and a sunny and handsome elementary school boy. He suddenly leaned in, whisper in my ear, Xiaoqing, have you been in a situation recently? Tell me if you are in love. When will you bring it to me? I'll check for you. Sudden inquiry. It was suffocating. Force a smile to prevaricate. Every time he talks to me about his dad, I feel like I'm accepting Ling Chi. He boasted that his father had bought him a new car. He complained about his father's strict supervision. I suddenly saw the necklace around Lin Nan's neck. Did your dad give this to you? He reaches out and feels it. Yes, I bought it last month. Lao Lin's eyes are not good. I don't like this one at all. And I tightened my collar, because he gave me one too. It is similar to Lin Nan's style. It's just that my diamond is much smaller. I hide it under my collar, like my hidden feelings. I know I'm playing with fire. On one side is my best friend who gives me warmth. One side, the man who made me experience the ultimate emotion and dependence. I greedily want to seize these two warmth at the same time. But I know clearly, one day, these two warmth will turn into flames. Then I accidentally got pregnant. After Lao Lin found out that I was pregnant, the joy was real. He gave birth to me. He promised to take care of everything, including my care during pregnancy and future life. But the premise is that you must hide it from Lin Nan. He frowned as he said this. I nod my head because I have no choice. Lao Lin bought me an apartment. I asked my aunt to take care of me. He came carefully. Always come late at night or take a detour under the pretext of a business trip. But as the months increase, secrets are getting harder to hide. I started looking for various reasons to reduce my meetings with Lin Nan. I mean busy with work. That is to say, I recently returned to my hometown. But he was my best friend for over 20 years. Is the person who knows me best? Finally, when he raided my apartment, discovered my secret. He came too suddenly. The maternity health guide on the sofa. I haven't had time to hide. He stared at me under my big sweater. That round belly, eyes wide open. Ask me, Xiaoqing. Are you pregnant? I bowed my head and dared not speak. He suddenly grabbed me and said, what about your boyfriend? Why didn't he marry you? I said he promised me a wedding after the baby was born. He seemed to suddenly feel relieved. The tone is much lighter. That's fine, but it looks like he's been nice to you too. This house doesn't look cheap either. I also hired your aunt. And he looked around, and I nodded my head guiltily. Since I got pregnant, Lao Lin is happy visible to the naked eye. He's no longer just coming and going late at night. Sometimes I come over in the afternoon. This stolen happiness is like poison honey. Half of my heart is twisted satisfaction. The other half is a deepening fear. Lin Nan's name is no longer mentioned. It became a tacit taboo between us. The sun was shining brightly that afternoon. Lao Lin did not go to the company for the first time. Stay here with me. He was sitting on the couch next to him, file in hand. His eyes are always on me. Small clothes hanging on the balcony. There was a smile on the corner of his mouth that he didn't even notice. A sudden knock on the door broke the peace. Tranquil Lao Lin put down the file, motioned me to open the door. I thought my aunt forgot her key. He subconsciously opened the door. But it's not Auntie standing outside the door. It's Lin Nan. She's wearing a beige trench coat. He was also carrying a delicate paper bag in his hand. Like a gift, she looked at me happily and said, Xiaoqing, I missed you so much. Look what I bought for my future godson. Saying that, he happily raised the bag in his hand. He looked at me with a terrified look on his face. Ask me what's wrong with you. And then he looked right through me. Look inside. I don't have to look back to know what he saw. His favorite dad. The paper bag in his hand flapped to the ground. It's cans of milk powder for mothers and babies. His carefully selected intentions. This moment is like a joke scattered all over the place. He subconsciously said, Dad, what are you doing here? Then his gaze was like a rusty blunt knife. Difficult to move from Lao Lin back to my face. Nan, I want to explain. Want to say something, even the worst lies. But the throat is gripped like an invisible hand. Can't make any sound. He looked at my stomach. Finally landed on my neck. From that old forest. It's almost the same style as his necklace. It fell brightly outside, tiny diamonds in the light of the door, refraction cold and dazzling light, and he was whispering, broken like leaves in the wind, big tears rolling down. Li Chi, how could you do this to me? And he gets closer. Tears blurred the vision. I consider you my best friend. I'll share everything with you. I feel sorry for you. Worried about you. His voice suddenly rose. But what about you and my dad? You Nan. It's not what you think. And I wanted to explain, but I can't even convince myself. It's not what I thought. He jerked me off, grabbed my wrist. Scary strength. What is that? Whose child do you say this is? Whose house is this? Who gave this necklace? I was in pain when he pulled me, but dare not break free. I didn't dare to look him in the eyes. My silence became the surest confession. I see. And he nods his head. Tears are still flowing. The corner of his mouth pulled out a smile that was uglier than crying. I get it all. No wonder you always avoid me. No wonder my dad has been absent-minded lately. You've been together for a long time. And he raised his hand, slapped me in the face. This slap broke our 20-year friendship. Lao Lin instinctively shouted Nan, but he stopped when Lin Nan looked at him. Lin Nan said, Dad, with red eyes, are you worthy of my mother? Then he turned and ran downstairs. Lao Lin had almost no hesitation. Run after Lin Nan. He didn't even look at me sitting on the ground. I don't know what happened next. I only know that Lao Lin hasn't seen me for a long time. Phone messages are not returned. And then I got a subpoena. I was sued by Li Nan. I want to recover when Lao Lin was with me. Give me all the money I've spent. I don't know how many messages have been sent. Olin finally replied. He said abort the baby. I said hello to the director of that hospital. I'll ask the driver to accompany you. Then the bank card prompted to the account 100000. His message was crisp. Not a trace of temperature. Moment. I seem to have lost all motivation to live. That night, I swallowed a whole bottle of sleeping pills. When I wake up again, I was lying in a hospital bed. The doctor told me the baby didn't survive. I look at the ceiling. Move your hands slowly to your flat abdomen. Tears still fall. I know what I call love. After all, they failed to overcome their family love. This is twisted. There will always be a final reckoning in court. And my unborn child became a victim of this relationship.